Joseph Gordon-Levitt hit record. Still,
Which is
still not familiar with that movie, other than what you've
no,
told
no.
me.
I believe it was a TV show, and now I think he's retreated from hoping that it would be like a big TV show everyone loves and changes interactive media forever to just a website where they. It's fucking stupid. I was just gonna say
I remember now. We said it was ridiculousness for Redditors.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
there we go. We're playing the hits today. All our best riffs from the past episodes. You
Yeah,
just repeat them.
we get a lot of positive feedback for our Joseph Gordon-Levitt slanders, so we're just recycling it. Tiny boy, little
Don
boy.
John, that movie. I think we talked about that in the
The
same
what?
ep.
With the what movie?
Don John,
Oh yeah, which
where
I
he's a
was
gooner.
only very slightly familiar with. Yeah, and I remember way back in the day having seen like proto memes about how Joseph Gordon-Levitt was super cool because he when he made his first movie, he made it so that Scarlett Johansson was in it and they fuck.
You told me that too in the same episode.
Yeah.
And check this out. I'm gonna play two hits. I'm gonna evoke two previous riffs in one. Don John, the movie about the porn addict. Story of my life, man.
A
Yeah, there we go.
I had a feeling that one was in play.
I'm drinking a Red Bull this morning instead of coffee. I'm hoping the taurine somehow stimulates the riff centers in my brain.
Yeah, I'm about to make myself. This is a good little podcast thing. Probably would have been better if I hadn't pre-announced it. I'm about to make myself a long black.
We talked about this in a previous episode too. It's fucking
We did.
Groundhog Day, dude. Holy shit. What's a long black again? I already forgot.
Well, it's a coffee drink term, which, so far as I know, is mostly used in Australia. And for any listeners who are uh, familiar with the Americano coffee drink, which is you take a shot of espresso and then you pour in boiling water on top of it so that the espresso is diluted, named for American soldiers who came to Italy in World War II and couldn't handle espresso drinks. So they asked for them to be diluted. A long black is the same ingredients, but the reverse sequence to get the exact opposite effect. So a long black, you pour in boiling water and then an espresso shot on top. And then, as the name suggests, you have an espresso shot and the taste and shit from it sitting on the top of the drink that you can drink for longer. But also makes you think about a big African American penis.
Yeah, I thought when you were talking about like the origin of the long black, I thought you were gonna say it was made for would you say like American soldiers in Italy or something
Yeah,
who couldn't
who
handle
really
the
to be
I thought you were gonna say
drinking coffee
American
while diddling
soldiers
each
who
other.
couldn't handle the penises of like North African male prostitutes or something.
So they drank coffee and watched them fuck other American soldiers instead. Tiny boy, little boy, tiny boy, I love you. Are you familiar with that reference I keep making?
No, what is it?
It's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Are you familiar with
Oh,
Amen?
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's from the same musical when they
Oh,
eventually.
you're doing little boy, baby boy. Huh, huh, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't hear what you said.
It's so fucking funny. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I should change my audio so that it's. Remember I had it the right way, the good way.
Yeah, do that again. Do I sound okay?
How do motherfuckers even do that shit? Input level big.
Because I'm in the
No,
garage right
yeah, I'm doing the same thing I was. No, you sound great,
now.
but
Okay,
that's always true.
thank you.
You sound so hot and cute.
I've been told I have a radio voice. I don't really agree, but I just thought I'd put that out there.
I can see it.
Yeah.
You remember that viral video of the homeless guy with the really good voice?
Yeah, dude, that was that's vintage. That
Yeah.
was, yeah, I was a kid. I remember seeing that on TV. And then they got him to do a Kraft mac and cheese commercial.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Robert Kraft is an interesting figure.
They paid him in mac and cheese, in fact. They're like, we know you're homeless, but I don't know. Here's some Kraft mac and cheese.
Tom Brady kissing him on the mouth. Tom Brady defending his honor on stage at the roast of Tom Brady.
I'm not a sports guy. You know this. Come on. What's the reference? Did Tom Brady kiss someone on the mouth?
Oh, Robert Kraft.
Is he the Kraft mac and cheese impresario?
Um, I don't know if he made Kraft mac and cheese or if he inherited it, but I believe. Let me look it up. He owns. There is a man named Robert Kraft, and I believe his last name is spelled with a K, and he owns the New England Patriots. I'm gonna
Oh,
double
is he the orange dinosaur on the Kraft mac and cheese boxes?
check.
He's such a good businessman, dude. I idolize him so much.
He had a piece in Forbes recently that flipped my whole thought process on its ass.
I think he actually originated he came up with the old adage buy low, sell high.
Buy low, sell cheesy.
Yeah.
No, Robert Kraft, owner of the New England Patriots, has no connection to Kraft Foods or Kraft macaroni and cheese. That's a
Oh.
huge. I should have
But
just not looked that up, or when I looked it up, not said it.
but this guy kissed Tom Brady on the mouth.
It was more a matter of Tom Brady kissing him on the mouth, honestly. But yeah, on national television. And then when they were doing the roast of Tom Brady,
And then the man with the golden voice came out and he's like, "That's fucking disgusting, you fucking homos."
ladies and gentlemen, gay. Um, but yeah. Then Tom Brady doing the roast of Tom Brady. That's truly tragic. A clean dish has just fallen into dirty dishwater.
Oh, dude, I would just end it all right there.
Um, and for the listener, that's what I'm going to do. Fucking.
Not
Then
on my
during the roast of Tom
watch.
Brady on Comedy Central, Jeff Ross says something about Robert Kraft, and Tom Brady went up to him and like whispered in his ear, "Don't do that shit again.
Like, don't bring it up.
Don't make fun of Robert Kraft."
Oh, damn. So this was this there was some romance involved in that
Yeah,
case. It sounds like, yeah.
it was real for Tom.
Jeff Ross is interesting because he's funny and all, but it seems like they only bring him out for the roasts. Like that's just
Yeah,
who
he's the king
he's
of
the roast
roasts.
guy. But no one even knows his stand up. It's odd.
No, yeah, I don't, and I doubt it's good. I don't get why he's the king of roast. He's not funny at all. Um,
He's got a good voice, a
yeah,
distinctive voice. Yeah. Man, I forgot about him. Does Comedy Central still do those roasts?
I feel like it's been a while.
The last one I saw was the roast of Justin Bieber, and that was
Mm.
like the I was in middle school, I think. I feel like you could track the trajectory of these of our conversations where it's like, okay, starts off with the riffs, then goes into like pop culture discussion from 10 years ago. Um, then the show comes on and it's silence for 20 minutes.
And that's the best part.
Yeah. Actually, if you don't mind, speaking of which, I want to try something a little different today and like hold off
Ooh.
hold off on putting the show on for a while and see if that improves the quality of at all because I don't know. The last two have been a lot of fucking dead air, which is like fine, but
That was the vision.
it was the vision. It quite literally was the vision. That was all me. I'm not I'm not placing the blame on anyone here but myself. However, the vision it is not what we wanted. It is not what I wanted to cook.
The vision sucks.
Yeah, the vision sucks, unfortunately. Yeah, for the listener, when we were like coming up with this podcast, I was like, yeah, I think it'd be funny if we just don't worry about having dead air and it's just kind of us watching the show ambiently. And I thought that
Turns
would be
out,
very
turns out,
experimental and cool, but it just
turns out
sucks.
it's not.
No, it's just ass.
Turns out the conventions that everyone in comedy does that we were trying to flout are there, and this will shock you for a reason.
Yeah,
And they're not even conventions. That doesn't even count as one. That you should make jokes.
yeah.
Whatever. Fuck, dude.
We want to break all the rules. We want a comedy podcast that's not funny.
Nah, fuck it. We have the best podcast of all time. Anyone else who says anything else can suck my cock.
Nah, for real, dude. For real.
They can just spit on it and lick it, look at me deep in my eyes and use their fingers and maybe slip a pinky at my ass. And if they say anything bad about the podcast, then they can just jerk it with their hand for a little, then try to see.
Haters, haters, run the tips of your fingers up my dick vein. Up the, you know the vein. You know the one that feels really good that you always target when you're jerking off. Run the tips of your fingers up that vein.
Haters, suck my balls, but don't suck so hard that it's painful. Just like have them in your mouth and like make them like warm and like move your tongue around and just like look at me while you're doing. Haters, you fuckers.
Take it out of your mouth for a minute and let that line of spit hang. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking
haters.
about? Yeah.
Oh fuck, haters, do that. Do that.
Mode.
Haters, I'm gonna come. Haters, open your mouth. Open your mouth. I'm gonna
Don't
come.
fucking spit, haters. Don't fucking spit. Swallow like a good hater.
Oh yeah, who's my little hater? I think it's been like a week, maybe 2 weeks of me being vegan.
And how's it been?
It's good.
Yeah, you mentioned you were eating plant-based sausages. What? How is that? How does that work?
They just taste like kind of fucked up sausages. I could read the ingredients, but it's probably
Is
just
it
like
like
soy and
soy or something?
fuck yeah.
Hmm. I tried an Impossible Burger once and I was not impressed.
Last night we had Indian food
Oh yeah.
to accommodate the veganism, and that's going to be part of this shit that I'm about to take. And oof,
It's worth it though, isn't it?
to make that shit nice and large.
It's worth it. No, I'm just saying Indian food is worth every dingleberry. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah. I love so if you're doing vegan, well you can't eat cheese, so you probably didn't eat any of that. What is it? What's the fucking cheese called?
paneer.
Yes, paneer. I love sag paneer. It's like the cheese
Paneer is so fucking good. Palak paneer.
it
Oh
is.
fuck.
Yeah, yeah. But
That
yes, I assume you're not eating that. What's the you probably get like a vegetable dish, I assume?
Yeah, I got vegetable biryani and veggie samosa.
Oh, I fucking love samosas, dude.
Samosas rule.
I
Have you
love
ever-
the casing even more than the filling, honestly.
I was gonna try to control myself and shit only after I'd finished my cup. Is it weird for me to shit on mic?
Dude, you beat off on Mike once. You can shit all you want.
But I feel like I was muted though. Anyway, the shit is out. I've done it now. I was gonna try to control myself and drink the coffee before I shit to add that little extra oomph, but I couldn't. I couldn't. Once my bare ass was over the toilet, my body took over and made the decision for me.
Yeah.
Uh, oh wow,
What have you been up to
made a
recently
funny one.
besides being a blue-haired libtard vegan?
Well, I got this haircut that you see before you.
Yeah.
Um, been sober for 25 days now.
Nice.
Yesterday, really wanted to smoke, so that was discouraging. But you know,
But you didn't do it.
I did not. I did not.
That dude, that's not discouraging at all.
It was discouraging in the moment, and to have those cravings linger, I don't know, but it'll
Yeah.
be okay. Uh, just got to not think about it too much. And then, have you? Oh, yes, I was this on the. No, no, I think it was when we were filming the sketch that I showed you the book that I was reading, A Little Life.
Yeah, I don't think that was on the pod.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, been reading that. Whew. It's like
I've heard it's very depressing.
it's very depressing, but like that's not all it is. Like it's like 4K realism with a scale and level of detail of world building that I had only really associated with like fantasy books, where it's like this royal family living in this part of the world with the fucking ice versus the red ones with the sun and whatever. But it's like just kind of present day. I don't know. It's really fucking good, and it is terribly depressing, but it's really fucking good, and it's so long.
How long is it?
I'm coming up on halfway through at like 300 something pages.
Oh, that's halfway, so it's 600. Yeah, that's.
It's like 800 pages.
Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, I've read one. Yeah, the longest book I've read was 800 pages, and that took me a good few months. I'm really slow.
This one is like, I don't know. It's very well written prose, but it's not like I'm reading an 800 page nonfiction book. Like
Right.
it's a page turner. And I honestly, there's no real way to make that a disparaging comment about it. It's real good. But it reminds me like when you're reading a book and you come to like a dialogue section, you get through that a lot quicker.
For
And it's
sure.
not all dialogue. It's very little of it is dialogue. A lot of it is just prose detailing the inner monologues of these characters, but it's all kind of juicy like that socially.
I love reading.
It's great. I can't say that I like permanently love reading, but when I'm in a reading phase, dude, it rules.
You should yeah, you should try to make it like a permanent habit. That's where the real fun is at because you feel like new grooves form in your brain. I know that sounds really corny, but
I mean, I believe it.
yeah.
I was saying last night, I kind of wish I was reading this one as part of a book club because it's like kind of emotionally intense to be left alone with. And like
Really.
part of it is I'll read a certain section and be like, oh fuck, I want to tell someone that, but they're not gonna. They don't have the context of the preceding 300 pages to
Yeah.
appreciate it. And then another part of it is like, ah, that hurts, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know someone else is going through that.
I've been wanting to start a book club or something.
We should. That would give us material for this.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Would you want to reread the Brothers Karamazov?
Oh, dude, I would love to.
Let's do it. When I'm done with this book, I'll let you know and I'll get a copy of that.
Give me like a if you don't mind, I'd want to wait till like the end of the year because I have a few other like long
Yeah.
books I'm about to get it crack into. So
Okay. I just
when
laid down a big, nice, thick, fat cable of shit, just so you
that's
know.
awesome.
Here it goes to the Earth Mother.
Yeah, the you know what's funny about Dostoevsky? He had a
Dostoevsky,
what'd you say?
you said what's funny about Dostoevsky? What?
Uh, he um
Oh,
he struggled with epilepsy like I believe all his life, and now it's thought that he had I think it's called temporal lobe epilepsy. And people who experience that, they report rapidly oscillating between feelings of like intense connection and closeness with God and the universe and utter emptiness and despair.
and I assume that fits from his writing.
Yeah, yeah,
When
absolutely.
you said temporal lobe, I thought you were going to say like he would have a different experience of time and like feel time slow or whatever.
Well, let me let me make sure I got that right.
That reminds me, there was an NPR story, and this ends in a funny joke. Well, a joke that or something funny. Um,
Oh yeah, I think I got it right.
there was an NPR story about this woman who had had brain surgery because she had some tumor, I think, growing in her brain, and the surgery removed a large enough part of her brain and a specific part of her brain that made it so she wasn't so bothered as she had been before by the passage of time. She didn't really feel time pass as much. And so she started doing shit like mega marathons and whatever the fuck. And during the part of the story where the interviewer is talking to her about the decision to get that surgery, and they described it as like an avocado sized piece of her brain had to get chopped out to save her life. The interviewer was like, so when you were faced with that choice, was that something you had to think about a lot, or was it a no-brainer?
The lady said that.
No, no, the interviewer said that to the lady.
Oh,
Feels good to take a big fat shit, dude.
for real, it does. But it's got to be. It has to take some struggle to get it out. You know.
In that
I
case, it
like
did.
feeling like I earned it.
It does.
Happy
It
happiness is the feeling of resistance being overcome, and I'm talking about having to squeeze when you're shitting.
tiny boy, little boy, baby boy, I love you.
Trying to think if I have anything humorous to report. There was a guy at the gym doing ad libs in the mirror to himself between
What?
sets.
Let's hear one. What do you mean by ad libs?
Okay, so he would get done like curling or something, and then he'd stand up from his seat, go up into the mirror and start like hopping around like he was on stage, and he'd go, yeah, yeah, but what? But what? Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's cringe as fuck, but
I know.
whatever it takes, I guess.
I
Can't
don't
hate.
even think he was listening to music. Like he was just doing that to hype himself up. And then there was this one guy who like his workout grunts sounded like Little Richard. He's like, he's like, a wham bam ba loom bam ba wham bamboo. Oh gosh.
You know what I had open? I think it was just I was doing the crossword, but it would be a funny source of banter for us. The New York Times.
Yeah, our conversation took a very sober turn in the past 10 minutes, I feel.
How? What? You were just talking
We
about guys.
we started talking about books and shit.
Oh yeah,
The people want more internet pornography talk.
yeah. And you're the people.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, I'm logged in. All right, here we go. All the news that's fit to print, or so they say.
White man's burden, Lloyd. White man's. It's problematic, Mr. Torrance. Decolonize your mind. That sounded more like Ringo or John Lennon or something.
Mr. Torrance.
We have a problem, Mr. Torrance. All you need is fucking love.
Mr. Torrance, it's not my job to educate you.
Overlook Hotel land acknowledgement. The movie opens with that, and like nothing happens. It's just a totally normal experience at the hotel.
Before I serve you this ghost alcohol, I'd like to recognize that we are on the unceded land. I'm
Suddenly, I no longer feel the urge to kill my wife and child.
breaking the cycle. All right, Musk is positioned to profit off billions in new government contracts. Good for him, man. Good to
Shocking.
hear about a hometown boy. Failed conversion therapy with a side of ranch at Hooters. Do you see this picture?
Oh, damn, that's still happening. I remember hearing about that shit when I was a kid. Uh, like fathers would suspect their sons of being gay and take them to Hooters to
Fix it.
make them not gay somehow. I don't know.
Why
Like
does Big Bird look
just
so
looking
sad?
at a pair of tits is gonna like flip them. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. What is the picture of Big Bird?
It's a story about how, well,
Why does
I'm
Big
not sure.
Bird look so sad? Damn, I love journalism.
Oh, I gotta show you my calculator watch, bro.
Calculator watch. Yeah, let's see it. Hey, do you see the headline that says how to talk to a neurodiverse colleague?
It's awesome.
You need to read up on that, dude.
They're subtweeting you.
Yeah.
Just realized I set the time wrong on my watch because I have it on 24-hour time. So last night in the PM, I had it set to AM. Can't. I'm so embarrassed.
Hey, have you ever ran into people who put their phone on military time despite not being in the military or never have been in the military?
I just said that that's what I do. That's what I've done,
Oh,
fucker.
oh shit. Oops.
We're
Well,
gonna
never
fight.
mind. People who do that are really cool and awesome.
They have big dicks.
Yeah, and they have huge cocks.
I mean, it kind of saves time. I don't know.
Saves time. I don't know, man. What about the time that you put in learning how to read military time?
You mean subtracting to 12?
I guess, okay, fine. Fair enough. I'm just showing my ass here because I can't do math. So
Good
I never learned my multiplication tables. Watch this. 6 times 9. I don't know it. I got
idea.
nothing.
This is cool because I've got the number pad for the calculator, so I don't need to fucking like click through until I reach the number I want. I just enter the number I want, you know.
Is this a Apple Watch?
No, it's a calculator watch.
Oh, I've never heard of this before, I guess.
It's like a retro something that people thought would be
Oh,
important way back when. It's got a data bank where you can enter like names and phone numbers. Can't
that's awesome.
imagine it being useful, but yeah, it is pretty cool.
What? Come on, man. You've probably got hundreds of names and phone numbers in your Rolodex. Almost said Rolex there. Which, since we're talking about a watch, I guess there's probably a pun you could make there. I don't fucking know. You figure it out. Folks at home, figure that one out for me. I don't feel like I'm not up for it today.
Write in with the fully written version of that joke, and the winner uh, gets a dick pic, gets a flaccid dick pic.
Yeah.
I just got hit with the sensation of my pores realizing that they haven't been recently enough bathed, which I took a shower yesterday morning. Let's all calm down. But
Yeah.
I'm especially susceptible to that because it's stinky. I'm a sweaty guy.
Yeah, I feel like a greasy, disgusting bitch right now because I haven't shaved in a really long time, and I also I'm in the same boat as you. I showered last night, not this morning, and I sweat in my sleep, so I just
Yeah,
woke up feeling not so fresh despite the
that's
shower.
that's the struggle. Although I've just opened the window, and it's so nice and chilly outside, which is going to buy me some time.
Nice.
You make a good point. I do need to fucking shave
Man, I gotta come to SF
for the chilliness.
just to hang.
No, that's facts. This is good journalism.
The conservative women's magazine with big ambitions and sex tips for wives. I'm buying a subscription immediately.
I mean, I don't give a fuck what the topic of the article is, but I like the picture.
Yeah. Well,
The
I'm
shit
just saying if this is the kind of photography you find in this magazine, I will happily subscribe.
got a nice bum right here. Cool bum over here as well. I'm seeing a trend of very small tits on these women.
I'm gonna become conservative just as a byproduct of gooning to this magazine so much.
Someone starts talking about tax cuts and you get hard. Let's see what else the New York Times can make us think about.
After years of prescription pills, she is unmedicated and unapologetic. Give her my phone number, please.
Onions, garlic, pepper, tomatoes, cilantro. Nice.
Dude, I was supposed to buy Adderall today and I fucked up and my my plug cannot sell me anything past 1 p.m. and I'm not going to be able to make it in time. So I
So
fucked up.
you take Adderall. Wait, you're not prescribed Adderall.
No, I
All
just
right,
love it.
fair enough. What? Okay, I'll type Adderall. It
Dude,
sounds.
Adderall Rule 34. Yeah, dude. You're going to get me so hard.
I need them. I'm not taking them away. Wait till I'm done.
What the fuck?
Okay. Whoa, what the
Dude, what
fuck?
the fuck?
Any of those serious? No. Are you lying? Yes. I'll get the first aid kit. Where's the wraps?
Okay,
You're
the folks at home need to know. The folks at home need to know. We looked up. We're on Rule 34. We're on the Rule 34 website. We looked up Adderall Rule 34, and it's furry porn. It's a comic of these two furries fucking each other, and one is tied to a bed, and he's telling the other furry who's inside him that he needs his, that he needs his Adderall, and there's like a pill bottle knocked over on the bed, and then
yeah.
the next panel is the bottom who like just slit his wrists and blood is everywhere. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Someone's living a dark life.
Yeah, this is truly a peek into a twisted soul.
General Adderall, anthro, blood loss,
Blood
bottle,
loss. Jeez.
cigarette. That's kind of funny.
Cigarette cigarette rule 34. What the fuck?
Good. Take it. It will help. Enjoy this moment while it lasts.
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck is going on in these people's lives?
I'll take molested as a child for 100. Damn.
That cigarette involved is interesting. Okay,
Hell yeah.
this
Hell yeah.
rules.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. It's
For those
Patty and Selma from The
yeah,
Simpsons, and they got huge tits, and
giant ones.
yeah, they're smoking their cigarettes as usual, and Patty is saying, "You are not going anywhere. Not
And
until not until you
despite
fuck our ashy yellow pussies."
despite jostling their, this is hilarious.
Is that Gumball? Or is that just a cat? There's a random cat. I thought it looks like the Amazing World of Gumball,
It really does.
but it's just a cat.
I think it is a similar illustration style. You're right. And the cat has been recently cream pied and is also smoking a cigarette. Whoa, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's a big-breasted woman with a, I mean, that looks like a 10-foot cock, and she's simultaneously drooling on her chest, but her chest is also covered in jizz from the cock.
Is it? It may be from hers, maybe from a different cock, but she's also walking confidently down the street,
Yeah,
which good for her. Her balls are huge. uh,
that's me and you right there.
what is chemonami me? I am afraid to find out.
What is it?
This one here, chemonami me.
Hemonamami. Do it. Click it. I want to see.
Oh Christ! I was gonna Google it first, but this is what we do for you, dear listener, which is I think just Victor.
Oh, it's just like cat people, I
It's
think.
it's pretty commonplace stuff on the Rule
Yeah.
34 website. Cat people, pregnant, girls with dicks. This I could never get behind. These like cross-section illustrations of a penis going into a vagina and then coming.
Yeah, that's
I
just
think,
gross. It's like a medical diagram or something.
yeah, the porn industry is just up against a wall when it comes to like how do you have the cream pie happen and to the most detailed degree possible make the viewer aware that it's happening. Like,
I Wow, a shocking amount of people jerking off to Selma from The Simpsons, but not Patty. As if
we all
like
we all
they
know
don't as
someone's
if
got
they
that.
don't look the same. Like,
Elon Musk.
hell yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
That
Oh,
rules. That rules.
yo, Don's got that fat puss. They're really flattering him with this hair.
For real. What the
Where's
fuck is
Elon
this?
Musk in all of this? Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
What the fuck? It's Shadow the Hedgehog spray painting on a wall. I want to fuck Musk, and he's jerking off as he spray paints it. Nice.
Is Elon? Oh, okay. Elon's in the background right there.
What the fuck?
Is this supposed to be Elon?
I I think that's just.
1939. Mother and son brace for. Oh no,
I don't even get it.
I don't. I'm not trying to watch World War II incest MILF porn.
It's World War II with Elon Musk and anachronistically inserted into it.
I didn't see him in there. Oh,
My
that's
name is
awesome.
my name is Elon. Elon fuck.
Dude, look at the tit.
Dude, this guy's just a comedian, straight up. Whoever made this needs to get on the fucking podcast. Oh my gosh.
I don't know who this is definitely supposed to be some sort of the lowered eyelids with the joke delivery is giving Family Guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a grandma age character involved and her boobs are like paper thin and winding down the bed and drooping off of the edge. I give my penis to you.
But that's not even Elon.
Yeah, maybe they're just tagging it as a way of getting it. Okay, who's a bad tangent?
Yes, yes, yes. It's
Okay,
Elon butt fucking
predictably, yeah, Elon butt fucking Donald Trump, who's quite small and dressed like a schoolgirl.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Elon Musk confesses his love for Doge.
Oh,
Thanks,
and he's fucking a dog. Yeah, that's pretty good.
thanks to the human movement, I feel empowered to come out as a dog lover. And they don't mean dog lover like a pet owner, ladies and gentlemen. They do not mean it like that. This is awesome. Carida vos vieux noceaux. It's two different. It's a Boston Dynamics dog fucking a different automaton. Yes,
Your grasp of French is impressive.
really just genius. I have no idea what he was saying. I just kind of tried to make it sound right. Wow, these girls with penises just have real big ones. It's like beating like a heart. But they're also fake. They're also computer generated. That has nothing to do with Elon Musk. Elon's got a nose. Oh, hey, wait, what? How do the physics of that
That's not physically possible.
even?
That's not
Elon
how sex
Elon
works.
has an anus that's really more on his lower back than anything.
He's getting fucked in his
Who do we have here?
What the fuck?
Tagastondo Elon. My only guess is Jeff Bezos. Oh my God.
Yo, that's awesome.
Get X Premium today.
What the fuck?
Nice. Nice.
Hell yeah. Elon
Mac.
Musk fucking Homer Simpson in the ass. No!
Now he's giving it to a monkey.
No, that's a bored ape from the NFT.
Oh, I see. God, the New York Times website is a goddamn mess.
Going from the New York Times website to Rule 34 is some serious whiplash. Whiplash on the level of temporal lobe epilepsy.
Where basically you do that enough times, you end up writing Dostoevsky level fiction.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, New Mexico breakfast burritos. That does look good, but I would definitely not be able to eat it. Stuck in a rut? Live in a tiny home on wheels. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, some of us got work in the morning. NYT.
Nice.
Thanks.
Um, Health, maybe sex will be involved.
More than 70 million Americans are living on Medicaid. This is where they live. Go find them and kill them immediately.
It lists their addresses. Letting go of sentimental objects is hard. Here's how to start. Go fuck yourself, dude. This is literally written for people who were raised by no one. I was a bad father. How do I live with the regret? There's no answer to that question, dude. You just do. You're just gonna have to either do that or kill yourself. No amount of reading a New York Times article is gonna change what you did to your kids.
Curses, a swearing expert molds the state of profanity. Timothy J., a scholar in the science of swearing, has a few choice words about why we curse and how to cut back if you want to. It'd be funny if he insists on only using the N word. Like that's his
There's one
word
swear
for
that we've been underusing since its inception.
it.
Fucking his life's work is a waste of time, and then they've gone and written a fucking news article about it.
Yeah, that's something I would have thought was sick in elementary school.
Marijuana dependence linked to higher risk of death. Let's go.
Hell yeah, represent.
Yeah, maybe elementary school, dude. Like fucking kindergarten. Jesus Christ. How to boil an egg? Scientists claim to have cracked the recipe. The recipe, bro? Get a
Water,
fucking life.
water.
It's literally hot water.
At ham.
Is that just Hamlet, but he's fat?
Yo, that's awesome if that's what it is.
Let's see.
To be or not to be.
To eat
Oh,
or
fuck.
not to eat. Yo, it looks like it is about Hamlet and he's fat.
That rules.
Critically acclaimed playwright James I. James, reinvents Shakespeare's masterpiece with this outrageously funny Pulitzer winner Fat Ham. Juicy is a queer Southern college kid, Juicy,
Mm.
already grappling with some serious questions of identity when the ghost of his father shows up in the backyard demanding that Juicy avenge his murder. Feels like a familiar story to Juicy, well versed in Hamlet's woes. What's different is Juicy, dude, theater people suck so much.
Everything now is
Let's
about
play
fucking
Shakespeare for another century, dude.
dude.
So fucking lame.
The phrase grappling with some serious questions of identity. That could be fucking everything made in the past 20 years.
What's different is Juicy himself, a sensitive and self-aware young black man trying to break the cycles of trauma and violence in service of his own liberation.
Okay, so it's not Fat Hamlet. It's just some fucking
This
bagel
sounds like it
shit.
was generated by the lowest level AI after
Yeah,
being fed the prompt liberal play. Howard Butin, autism therapist, novelist, and clown, is dead at 74. All right, I want to
that's
see
awesome.
how he's earning the title of novelist. This will probably be the last bit before I gotta go.
Yeah, I need to leave in a minute, so let's get one more good one in. Okay, we're looking at pictures of a Mr. Howard Butin, who's a
Oh my
novelist,
god!
autism therapist, and clown. And I think he's
One of
French.
his books is called "When I Was Five, I Killed Myself."
Nice. Oh, he was born in Detroit. He's not, but he died in France. Okay.
You know, I've got another funny one, an 8 Mile remake, but it's about Howard Butin, autism therapist, novelist, and clown. Oh god, you don't know what the fuck I've been through. I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a really small car with my mom and 20 other people.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. 1 pie, 2 pie, 3 pie, 4. Don't ever try to judge me, dude. You don't know how many seltzer bottles I've been through.
Dear Slim, I put a whoopee cushion on your chair, but you still ain't calling.
Fuck a beat. I go a cappella. Squeezes his nose.
Now, everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and pretend you're in a box.
It's the next big thing, dude. Clown rap. Yeah, clown rap. Like New Bugatti by Little Nar, except it's got a comically small car, play my music when I'm driving.
I'm trying to think of a funny clown version of him being on the bus with his head resting up against the rainy window, writing raps.
He's he's got his he's got his headphones in, head against the window, looking out at 8 Mile on the bus, and then you hear from the headphones.
The free world goes to jump him, and they just chase each other around for a comic along at the time.
They're going in circles.
He walks in on that one guy who he had been friends with fucking his girl, and he's like,